Charlie Sheen, a name that conjures up the glamour of Hollywood, but also the chaos of scandals and a love life beyond imagination. What turned this star, once at the pinnacle of fame, into a symbol of unrelenting turmoil? And that shocking number, over 5,000 lovers, is it true or just a fraction of a much bigger story? Today, we're diving into the whirlwind life of Charlie Sheen, from the tender romance of his first love with Robin Wright to the wild escapades with Hollywood madam Heidi Fleiss and the tumultuous marriage to Denise Richards. Each relationship paints a vivid picture of a man constantly walking the fine line between fame and destruction. If you're ready to uncover the untold truths of Charlie Sheen's journey, don't forget to hit subscribe and stay tuned for more exclusive insights into the lives of Hollywood's biggest stars. Let's get started. 1. Robin Wright, the first love full of promise. In the early 1980s, two rising stars of Hollywood, Charlie Sheen and Robin Wright, found themselves swept up in a whirlwind romance. Both were young, ambitious, and ready to step into the spotlight. Their brief relationship, though short-lived, quickly became fodder for tabloid headlines. Sheen and Wright shared more than just a passion for acting. They reveled in the vibrant Hollywood scene, filled with glamorous parties and youthful excitement. However, as is often the case in Tinseltown, such fleeting infatuations rarely stand the test of time. Despite their breakup, the two managed to part ways amicably, maintaining mutual respect, an unusual feat in the notoriously tumultuous world of show business. After the split, their lives took dramatically different paths. Sheen plunged headfirst into a life dominated by controversies, with his name frequently gracing tabloid covers due to shocking marriages and personal scandals. Meanwhile, Robin Wright sought stability, finding it in her 14-year marriage to Sean Penn. Together, they raised two children, Dylan and Hopper, and built a family life far removed from Hollywood's chaos. While their love story didn't have a fairy tale ending, the brief romance between Sheen and Wright remains a memorable chapter in their lives. For Sheen, it marked the beginning of a tumultuous journey through love and fame, a journey that would define much of his legacy. 2. Paula Prophet, a youthful love and the beginning of fatherhood. Following his fleeting romance with Robin Wright, Charlie Sheen turned to a deeper, more intimate relationship, one rooted in youthful passion and sincerity. Paula Prophet, his high school sweetheart, wasn't part of the glitzy Hollywood scene, but represented a chapter of grounded simplicity in Sheen's otherwise turbulent life. At just 19 years old, Sheen faced a life-altering moment: the birth of his daughter, Cassandra Jade Estevez, in December 1984. This marked Sheen's first step into fatherhood, a role that would intertwine with both his fame and personal struggles in the years to come. Rumors swirled that the couple had a small, unofficial wedding ceremony, but their love couldn't escape the brevity often seen in youthful relationships. After a little over a year together, they parted ways. Paula chose to leave the public eye, opting for a quiet and peaceful life. A stark contrast to the high-profile women who would later dominate headlines alongside Sheen. Today, Cassandra Jade Estevez has built a life of her own, now married and a mother herself, making Sheen a grandfather. The image of Sheen spending time with his grandchildren paints a surprising and heartwarming contrast to the public persona of chaos and controversy that has defined much of his career. Paula Prophet may not be one of the flashiest figures in Sheen's storied romantic history, but her chapter stands out as a poignant reminder of where it all began, with young love, simplicity, and an early sense of responsibility. 3. Dolly Fox, a companion. During a pivotal transition. After parting ways with Paula Prophet, Charlie Sheen entered a new chapter in his life, a 2-year romance with Dolly Fox. Their story began in 1985, at a time when Sheen was striving to carve out his place in the fiercely competitive world of Hollywood. It was a crucial moment in his journey as his name began to gain recognition, and every choice seemed to carry the weight of potential destiny. Dolly Fox served as a steady companion during this transformative period. She stood by Sheen's side as he navigated the challenges of a young actor hungry to prove himself, helping him shape his own narrative and step out from the long shadow cast by his father, the legendary Martin Sheen. Despite its significance in Sheen's early career, much of their relationship remains shrouded in mystery. Details of their time together are scarce, leaving an intriguing gap in Sheen's public timeline. Dolly Fox may not be one of the more dramatic or scandalous figures in Sheen's storied love life, but her presence marked a quiet yet pivotal moment in his journey. As Sheen began writing the first chapters of his Hollywood legacy, Dolly was there, offering support when he needed it most. 4. Corey Haim and Kari Haim. The year 1986 was a turning point for Charlie Sheen, both professionally and personally. His breakout role in Lucas propelled him into the ranks of Hollywood's rising stars. Yet, along with newfound fame came controversies that shook the industry. Years later, a shocking allegation surfaced when Corey Feldman claimed that Sheen had sexually assaulted his Lucas co-star, Corey Haim, when Haim was just 13 years old. The accusation sparked outrage among the public, casting a shadow over Sheen's legacy. However, Haim's family, including his sister Kari Haim and mother Judy Haim, came forward to defend Sheen, vehemently denying the claims. They insisted that the true perpetrator was someone else entirely, not Sheen. But 1986 wasn't all scandal and turmoil. It was also a time when Sheen became entangled in a series of whirlwind romances. On the set of Lucas, Sheen developed a close relationship with Winona Ryder. According to Hollywood lore, he even played a role in helping her choose her now iconic stage name, Ryder. Shortly after, during the filming of Roman Polanski's Pirates, Sheen found a connection with actress Charlotte Lewis. However, his ongoing struggles with alcohol eventually unraveled what could have been a promising relationship. The year 1986 was unforgettable for Sheen, a period where the bright lights of Hollywood collided with the dark clouds of controversy. It marked the beginning of Sheen's dual identity, a charismatic actor on screen and a magnet for chaos in his personal life. 5. Kelly Preston. Charlie Sheen seemed to be on the cusp of a fresh start with actress Kelly Preston. Their romance captivated the media, promising a fairy tale ending with a pending engagement. However, their love story came to an abrupt and unforgettable conclusion, one that still stands out as one of Hollywood's most shocking tales. In January 1990, a terrifying incident changed everything. One morning, as Kelly bent down to pick up Sheen's pants in the bathroom, a loaded handgun accidentally fell from a pocket, discharged, and went off. The bullet narrowly missed her leg, but shattered the toilet, sending shards flying and injuring her hand. Kelly required stitches, and while the injury was minor, the emotional toll was undeniable. She immediately called off the engagement, bringing their once promising relationship to an abrupt end. Remarkably, Kelly held no bitterness toward Sheen. In a 2011 interview, she reflected on their time together with warmth. "Charlie is truly a good man. We had a wonderful year together, and during that time, he didn't drink or use drugs. There's a great side to him that I'll always remember." For Sheen, however, the incident became a pivotal moment that propelled him back into a chaotic lifestyle. Shortly after their breakup, he rekindled relationships with figures from the adult film world, including Ginger Lynn Allen and Kathy St. George, further spiraling into a cycle of hedonism and controversy. Kelly Preston's chapter in Charlie Sheen's life remains a bittersweet reminder of what could have been. A love that began with promise but ended in dramatic fashion, leaving its mark on both their lives. 6. Ginger Lynn, a wild love between two free spirits. In 1990, Ginger Lynn, a leading star in the adult film industry, was trying to break into mainstream cinema when she crossed paths with Charlie Sheen, a rising Hollywood star. Sparks flew instantly, and their relationship quickly became one of the most daring and wild love stories of its time. To be with Ginger, Charlie broke all conventions, even calling off his engagement to Kelly Preston. Their first date set the tone for their relationship: bold, extravagant, and intense. At a strip club filled with stars like Christian Slater and Kiefer Sutherland, Charlie spent the night dancing exclusively with Ginger before they ended the evening in his suite. For 2 fiery years, their love burned brightly. Ginger later reflected, "With alcohol and drugs, I was always by his side. We were like 2 wild pieces of the same puzzle, but the same fire that brought them together also tore them apart. Substance abuse drove their relationship to the brink. Both Ginger and Charlie ended up in rehab, where Charlie wrote her heartfelt letters admitting, 'I can't get through this without you.' However, the pressures of Charlie's family and management created irreparable cracks. Ginger faced her own legal troubles, including jail time for tax evasion, while Charlie delved deeper into relationships with other women, including the infamous Hollywood madam, Heidi Fleiss. One infamous moment during their rocky romance came when Charlie gave Ginger a birthday card that read, 'You still catch everyone's attention, just in the wrong direction,' followed by a cheeky note, 'Just kidding.' By 1995, Charlie shocked the public by announcing his engagement to Donna Peel, calling the short-lived relationship buying a lemon car. The love story with Ginger officially ended in 1996, leaving an indelible mark on both of their lives. Their relationship was an emotional roller coaster, where passion and chaos collided. It wasn't just a reflection of Charlie Sheen's unpredictable nature, but also a stark reminder of how high the stakes were when love, fame, and addiction intertwined. A chapter for which both paid a heavy price. 7. Heidi Fleiss, a scandalous affair with the Hollywood madam. As Charlie Sheen's early romantic relationships began to fade, he ventured deeper into a darker world. one where pleasures stretched far beyond the boundaries of traditional relationships. It was during this time that Sheen crossed paths with Heidi Fleiss, a notorious figure known as the Hollywood Madam, who ran an elite escort service catering to Los Angeles' wealthy elite. Their connection began in 1988, at the height of Sheen's career. Initially, their relationship was strictly professional, client and provider. However, between 1991 and 1993, Sheen became a regular patron of Fleiss, forging a deeper, more entangled bond. The scandal erupted in 1993 when Heidi Fleiss was arrested for running her high-profile prostitution ring. In court, Sheen's name surfaced during testimony, igniting a firestorm of controversy. He admitted to spending over $50,000 on Fleiss's services, but Fleiss herself claimed the real figure was closer to $300,000 to $400,000. The shocking revelation cemented Sheen's reputation as a Hollywood lightning rod for scandal. His involvement with Fleiss became emblematic of the collision between fame and hedonism in his life. While Sheen continued to dazzle audiences on screen, his personal life spun further into chaos, blurring the line between public adoration and private infamy. This duality, success under the spotlight and turmoil behind the scenes, became an indelible part of Charlie Sheen's public persona, a man unafraid to dive headfirst into dangerous indulgence. Dominique Simone. Following the uproar and scandal surrounding his involvement with Heidi Fleiss, Charlie Sheen entered a new phase of his tumultuous love life, this time with Dominique Simone, a rising star in the adult film industry. Their romance began in the early 1990s, a time when both were at the peak of their careers, though their paths to fame were vastly different. At just 20 years old, Simone had already become an icon in her industry, known for her bold and charismatic presence. She brought a fresh, vibrant energy to Sheen's life, adding another layer to his complex personal history. But unlike Sheen's other high-profile relationships, this one was shrouded in an unusual level of discretion. This silence was likely intentional. For Sheen, it may have been a way to shield himself from the relentless scrutiny of the media. For Simone, it was a calculated move to protect her burgeoning career in an industry often subject to harsh public judgment. Simone was more than just a partner. She was an inspiring individual in her own right. She turned down a scholarship to the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising to pursue her passion for acting and modeling, appearing in over 200 films throughout her career. Yet, during her time with Sheen, she chose to keep their relationship private, an anomaly in his otherwise highly publicized love life. 9. Denise Richards, a love story that captivated Hollywood. Among Charlie Sheen's many high-profile relationships, his romance with Denise Richards remains one of the most talked-about stories in Hollywood. The two first met on the set of Good Advice in 2000, but it wasn't until Richards appeared on Spin City in 2001 that their love truly blossomed. Within 3 months, Sheen proposed during a romantic getaway to Arizona. Their lavish outdoor wedding on June 15, 2002 in Brentwood, California, was attended by numerous Hollywood stars. In the beginning, their marriage seemed like a dream. The couple welcomed their first daughter, Sam Sheen, in March 2004, followed by Lola Rose Sheen in June 2005. However, cracks began to show during Richards' second pregnancy. By 2005, she had filed for divorce, shocking the public. Richards accused Sheen of substance abuse, violent behavior, and bringing sex workers into their home. She also alleged he was addicted to pornography and had a volatile temper. Their divorce, which lasted over a year, was fraught with bitter custody battles, ultimately granting Richards primary custody of their daughters. The tensions didn't end with the divorce. In 2007, Richards accused Sheen of inappropriate behavior, including an alleged fascination with underage women and explicit online content. These allegations only further tarnished Sheen's already controversial reputation. In 2015, Sheen publicly disclosed his HIV-positive status, sending shockwaves through Hollywood. Richards later revealed that she had known about his diagnosis for years and reassured the public that neither she nor their children were affected. This revelation marked a turning point for Sheen as his career began to falter and he faced severe financial struggles. Despite everything, Richards displayed resilience and grace. She consistently included Sheen in their daughters' lives, inviting him to family events to maintain a sense of unity. Her unwavering commitment to her children and her ability to navigate such turbulent circumstances reflect a strength and compassion that stood in stark contrast to the chaos surrounding Sheen. 10. Brooke Mueller. After his tumultuous marriage to Denise Richards, Charlie Sheen entered a new chapter with Brooke Mueller, a real estate investor and actress. Their union at first seemed like an opportunity for a fresh start. But like many of Sheen's relationships, it eventually unraveled into a whirlwind of scandals and family crises. The couple tied the knot on May 30, 2008, and welcomed twin sons, Bob and Max, in 2009. Early in their marriage, there appeared to be moments of calm for Sheen. However, that peace was short-lived. His struggles with addiction and violent tendencies soon shattered any sense of stability. On Christmas Day in 2009, their relationship reached a breaking point. Mueller called the police, alleging that Sheen had threatened her with a knife. Sheen was arrested for domestic violence and subsequently sent to rehab. This incident marked the beginning of the end for their marriage. The pair separated shortly after and filed for divorce in November 2010. Even after their split, turmoil persisted. Mueller won custody of their twin boys, while Sheen was ordered to pay $55,000 per month in child support. However, Sheen's declining career, mounting financial struggles, and HIV diagnosis forced him to petition the court for a reduction in support payments. Mueller faced her own battles with substance abuse, spending time in rehab multiple times. In 2015, she expressed concern about potential exposure to HIV from Sheen after developing an eye condition, which only deepened the strain between them. Despite the chaos, both Sheen and Mueller have worked toward recovery. Mueller once shared that she had achieved 9 months of sobriety and noted that her relationships with Sheen and Denise Richards had become more amicable during her journey to recovery. Together, they found ways to co-parent their sons, prioritizing the children's well-being above their past conflicts. Sheen's marriage to Brooke Mueller stands out as one of the most chaotic chapters of his life. Yet amidst the turmoil, both managed to find common ground, striving to create a semblance of stability for the sake of their family. Melanie Rios and Capri Anderson. After his split from Brooke Mueller, Charlie Sheen's personal life plunged further into scandal and excess. Two names that emerged prominently during this chaotic phase were Melanie Rios and Capri Anderson, both adult film actresses whose connections with Sheen became headline-grabbing events. Melanie Rios, a young star in the adult entertainment industry, was linked to Sheen during a wild party at his Beverly Hills mansion. That night ended in infamy, with Sheen being rushed to the hospital, while Rios and a group of women reportedly left the scene. The incident further cemented Sheen's reputation as a Hollywood star teetering on the edge of self-destruction. Capri Anderson, on the other hand, entered Sheen's orbit through her appearance in Howard Stern's infamous Charlie Sheen porn star pageant. However, her name became irrevocably tied to Sheen after a night of chaos at New York's Plaza Hotel. During the incident, Sheen allegedly destroyed the hotel room in a fit of rage, while Anderson claimed she was locked in a closet for safety. She later filed a lawsuit accusing Sheen of assault and false imprisonment, alleging that he had choked her and threatened her life. Yet, the saga didn't end there. By 2013, rumors swirled that Anderson had moved in with Sheen despite her previous accusations. Their connection, fueled by a shared love of wild parties and reckless living, became yet another testament to Sheen's ability to attract controversy and live on the edge during one of the most turbulent periods of his life. Georgia Jones, lavish romance that burned bright and fast. In 2013, Georgia Jones, a 24-year-old adult film actress, became one of Charlie Sheen's most publicly recognized lovers. Their relationship, marked by extravagant indulgences and wild parties, perfectly embodied Sheen's hedonistic lifestyle at the time. Known for her striking beauty and magnetic presence, Jones quickly caught Sheen's eye. By October 2013, the two were officially dating, and Jones moved into Sheen's sprawling Los Angeles mansion. Unafraid to show his infatuation, Sheen declared that Jones was the most captivating woman he'd encountered since Brie Olson, one of his former goddesses. Their romance became the focus of tabloid headlines, especially during their lavish New Year's celebration in 2013. The couple traveled to Mexico, turning heads at an opulent party in Cabo San Lucas. Intimate photos of the two flooded the press, and Jones even tweeted about smoking a cigar twice her age, a playful nod to the indulgent and unapologetic lifestyle they shared. Like many of Sheen's past relationships, their fiery connection was short-lived. Although the exact timeline of their breakup remains unclear, their romance is believed to have lasted only a few months. With her youthful energy and daring attitude, Jones became another vivid chapter in Charlie Sheen's storied history of controversial and tumultuous relationships. 13. Brett Rossi. The relationship between Brett Rossi and Charlie Sheen remains one of the most dramatic and controversial chapters in Sheen's love life, particularly after his public revelation of being HIV positive. Rossi, a former adult film actress, first met Sheen in 2013 under contentious circumstances, with reports suggesting Sheen had paid $10,000 for their initial meeting. Despite its rocky start, their connection quickly ignited into a fiery romance. In February 2014, Sheen proposed to Rossi in a grand gesture on a Hawaiian beach, complete with a dazzling diamond ring. Their engagement was filled with extravagant displays of affection and intense passion, but cracks soon began to appear. By October of the same year, the engagement was called off, with Sheen citing a need to focus on his children. However, the truth behind the split hinted at a relationship that had become toxic and unsustainable. The aftermath of their breakup spiraled into a series of legal battles. After Sheen revealed his HIV-positive status in 2015, Rossi filed a lawsuit accusing him of violence and deceit, alleging that he had failed to disclose his health condition. She also claimed she had been hospitalized after an overdose on sleeping pills, citing emotional distress caused by their split. Tensions escalated further when Rossi accused Sheen of threatening to kill her. A secretly recorded audio of the alleged threat led to a restraining order against Sheen, which Rossi later sought to extend, expressing ongoing fears for her safety. Sheen, in turn, denied the accusations, asserting that Rossi was exploiting the instability of their relationship for personal gain and media attention. Regardless of the conflicting narratives, their tumultuous romance added yet another layer to Sheen's extensive list of controversies, painting a complex portrait of a star perpetually caught in the storm of scandal. 14. Amanda Lauren Bruce, a relationship of honesty and trust. In 2015, as Charlie Sheen grappled with the public fallout from his HIV diagnosis, his relationship with Amanda Lauren Bruce emerged as a rare and poignant chapter in his tumultuous love life. Unlike many of his past relationships, this one showcased transparency, responsibility, and mutual trust. Amanda Lauren Bruce, a nurse, dated Sheen for approximately 9 months. From the beginning, Sheen was forthright about his HIV-positive status, and Bruce approached the relationship with caution and care. Fully informed about the risks, she took proactive steps to protect herself, including using PrEP, pre-exposure prophylaxis, a medication designed to reduce the risk of contracting HIV. Bruce also consulted Sheen's doctor before deciding to engage in unprotected intimacy, a testament to the trust and commitment they shared in navigating such a challenging situation with understanding and responsibility. Though their romantic relationship ended before Sheen's public disclosure of his diagnosis, the two remained friends. Bruce even appeared on television alongside Sheen's doctor to raise awareness about PrEP and HIV prevention. She affirmed that she never contracted HIV and expressed confidence that Sheen had done everything in his power to protect her. The relationship with Amanda Lauren Bruce stands out as a rare moment of humanity and grace in Sheen's otherwise turbulent personal history. It revealed a side of him often obscured by controversy, a man willing to confront life's difficulties with honesty, integrity, and a genuine effort to care for those around him. 15. Julia Stambler, love that defied prejudice. In 2017, Julia Stambler, a 28-year-old model from Los Angeles, began a relationship with Charlie Sheen. Their romance wasn't just a love story, it became a bold statement against the stigma surrounding HIV, one of the greatest challenges Sheen faced after publicly revealing his diagnosis. Despite warnings from friends about Sheen's controversial past and his HIV-positive status, Stambler stood firmly by his side. She publicly declared that she wasn't afraid of the risk of HIV, emphasizing that Sheen's antiviral treatment kept his viral load undetectable. She dismissed the criticism and negativity, labeling those who doubted her choice as ignorant. Stambler shared that they took precautions to maintain a safe sexual relationship and expressed her frustration with the stigma her friends imposed on her, viewing it as a harmful message about acceptance. Dating someone with HIV is not unusual, she stated, asserting that love and trust can transcend health challenges. Their relationship captured public attention not just for its unconventional nature, but for the powerful message Stambler delivered. She became a vocal advocate for understanding the lives of people living with HIV and their partners, turning their romance into a declaration of compassion and awareness. Though their relationship ended around 2018 for undisclosed reasons, Stambler moved forward with her life. By 2024, she was reportedly in a relationship with Sean Stewart, the son of rock legend Rod Stewart. While short-lived, her time with Charlie Sheen marked a unique chapter in his tumultuous love life, leaving behind a profound message of acceptance, resilience, and courage. Charlie Sheen, a name synonymous with both glamour and scandal, has lived a romantic life so dramatic that even Hollywood itself struggles to compare. From sweet romances and messy breakups to headline-shaking scandals, Sheen has been a constant figure in celebrity dating news. Yet, his journey isn't just a tabloid tale of love and loss, it's also a profound story of recovery and transformation. Recently, Sheen revealed that he's nearing 6 years of sobriety, a monumental milestone for a man who once seemed defined by his own destructive patterns. In a rare moment of vulnerability, Sheen recounted the life-changing incident that propelled his transformation, a day when he broke a promise to his daughter because of his drinking. The weight of guilt and regret was overwhelming, pushing him to make a pivotal decision to change. From that day forward, Sheen embarked on a challenging yet meaningful journey of recovery. Step by step, he has worked to mend fractured relationships and build a better life. Sheen's story serves as a powerful reminder that even in the chaotic world of celebrity dating news, it's possible to rise above adversity, rediscover yourself, and create a brighter future. What do you think about this inspiring journey? Can Charlie Sheen continue to move forward and become a beacon of change for himself and his family? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss an inspiring story or the latest news from Hollywood. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.